Hey guys, it's Taylor. Once again, scenery's changed. This is my bedroom in my house. Got my Christmas tree up, getting ready for the holidays, so that's that. I hope you're all getting ready for the holidays as well. Hope your shopping's going well, you're getting lots of good deals, and spreading the Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever holiday you celebrate love. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind on posting this video. I meant to post it on Friday, like right after this thing that I'm about to talk about happened. But I shot the whole video, and then the computer I was doing it on froze and crashed, and I lost the file, and I was going to reshoot, but then I hopped on Facebook for a minute, which was a bad idea in terms of filming, but a great idea in terms of everything else, because my friend was like, hey, I'm not doing anything, so if you can meet me halfway between Cincinnati and Dayton, we can hang out. And so I did, and I got to spend the weekend with him and another friend of mine, so that was good. Shout out to Jack and Ben, if you're watching. Weekend was awesome. Good to see you guys. Let's do it again soon. And now I'm going to talk about what I came here to talk about. What I was going to talk about on Friday, which is the Grammy nominations, which came out last week. Grammys are going to be in February, so I want to get my picks out there. That way you guys can comment on them, and maybe we can get some kind of like fantasy Grammys going. I don't know. I just want to hear what you guys think, and maybe we can get a little competitive about this. So I haven't made picks for all the genres, mostly because there are way too many genres at the Grammys, and I just don't know a lot of them, as much of a music fanatic as I am. So we're just going to talk about the ones that they talk about on TV, and then the other ones that I personally have a stake in, or that I think are important. So if I don't talk about the category that you like, I'm sorry, but it's just something that I'm not informed on. So first up, we have Record of the Year, which is the big ticket one. I think it's going to go to Rolling in the Deep. Everybody I've talked to thinks it's going to go to Rolling in the Deep, so I don't really need to discuss why. Album of the Year is probably going to go to 21 by Adele, which is the album that Rolling in the Deep comes off of. The only thing that I could see actually beating it is Wasting Light by Foo Fighters. Song of the Year. Song of the Year is probably going to go to Rolling in the Deep. However, All the Lights by Kanye West and Rihanna and Fergie and Kid Cudi and Your Grandma and everyone who ever lived on the face of the earth. I think that song deserves some credit. If Rolling in the Deep weren't nominated, All the Lights would probably win just because it's so solid. Best New Artist, I think, is probably going to go to Nicki Minaj. The only person who might win it is Skrillex in an upset, just because he's kind of like the underdog of the year, and I could see that happening. Best Pop Solo Performance, probably going to go to Lady Gaga for You and I, or who I would personally like to win it, Pink for Effin' Perfect. Best Pop Duo Group Performance, Body and Soul by Tony Bennett and Amy Winehouse. Don't really need to talk about it. We're just going to move on. Best Pop Instrumental Album, The Road from Memphis by Booker T. Jones. Best Vocal Album, Pop, probably 21 by Adele, which is pretty much going to clean house and win everything. However, if Adele weren't nominated, we're going to be playing that game a lot. I think The Lady Killer by CeeLo Green would win Best Pop Vocal. Best Dance Recording, it's kind of a toss-up between Raise Your Weapon by Deadmau5 and Scary Monsters, Nice Sprites by Skrillex. I'd like to see it go to Deadmau5 because I don't like Skrillex that much. Sorry, dubstep fandom, you can whine at me later. Best Dance Album, gonna go with Deadmau5 again, 4x4 equals 12. Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album, Duets 2 by Tony Bennett. I mean, we're not going to talk about it. Best Rock Performance is going to go to Walk by Foo Fighters. Best Hard Rock Metal Performance, probably also going to go to Foo Fighters for White Limo. Best Rock Song, going to go to Walk by Foo Fighters. If Foo Fighters weren't nominated for everything Under the Kitchen Sink this year, Down by the Water by the Decemberists would definitely get it. Best Alternative Album, going to go to Torches by Foster the People. Best R&B Performance, Is This Love by Corinne Bailey Rae. Best Traditional R&B Performance, Fool for You by CeeLo Green and Michelle Fiona. Best R&B Song, also going to go to Fool for You. Best R&B Album, I really can't decide. Let's talk about it in comments, but I can't figure out what I want to win that one. I really can't. Best Rap Performance, Otis, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. I mean, really, does anything else even need to be nominated this year? Best Rap Song Collaborative Performance, All the Lights. Best Rap Song, I Need a Doctor by Eminem featuring Jay-Z and Skylar Grey. Best Rap Album, Jay-Z and Kanye's Watch the Throne. Best Country Solo Performance, Mama's Song by Carrie Underwood. Best country album, I'm undecided on this one. I'm not really familiar with any of the albums that much. Like, I've heard the reviews, but I haven't listened to any of them. Let's talk about that in comments. So, best R&B album, best country album, that's my question for the video. Who do you think should win? You're probably more informed than me. If you are, please let me know. Best folk album, Helplessness Blues by Fleet Foxes. Best comedy album. Hang on. So I'm right in the middle of filming this video, and the car dealership calls, and they're like, we need to ask you questions about the oil change to make sure you were happy with it. And I'm like, really? Customer satisfaction survey on an oil change? Best comedy album, I think, should go to Alpocalypse by Weird Al Yankovic. Best musical theater album is going to go to The Book of Mormon. Best score for a motion picture, Tron Legacy by Daft Punk. Best song written for audiovisual media, So Long from Winnie the Pooh by She and Him, written by She and Him's Zooey Deschanel. Best packaging, it's a toss-up, either Scenes from the Suburbs by Arcade Fire or Watch the Throne. Best boxed or limited edition is going to go to the newspaper edition of The King of Limbs. Best producer of the year is either going to go to the Smeezingtons, who basically produced every good pop song this year, or Butch Vig, who produced Wasting Light. Now, the one that really, really is important to me as a video production student, best short form music video of the year. I wasn't familiar with about half the nominees, so I looked them all up and I watched them all, and I will put a playlist somewhere on here of the nominees in case you haven't seen them all, because every one of them is awesome. But Skrillex is going to win. Now, I already said that I don't like Skrillex, but I love his video for First of the Year. It has everything that everyone is looking for in a video these days. It's flashy, it's got a weird storyline, there's tons of special effects, it's well cued to the music, and then you throw in like the twists and turns that the plot has, and the fact that it's really dark and creepy. I think it's probably going to get it. The other nominees are fantastic as well, though. I mean, Performed This Way by Weird Al. Who thought that was going to get nominated? But it's a great video, and I'm totally behind it, and if Skrillex wasn't nominated, it might win. Other nominees are great, but those are my two favorites, and I think Skrillex is probably going to win. And finally, we have Best Long-Form Music Video, which I think is going to go to Foo Fighters for Foo Fighters Back and Forth. If you haven't watched Back and Forth yet, it was streaming online somewhere. I don't remember where, otherwise I'd post a link. I think it got taken down now. Like, I think the band posted it for like a week and then took it down so you would buy the DVD. But basically the story behind it is that they took a tour where they played only in fans' garages, and then they like made a documentary of it. And so that's what Back and Forth is. If you haven't seen it, rent it, check it out. Think it's going to win. So those are my Grammy picks. I hope that you agree with me, and if you don't, I hope that you will comment or video response or something and let me know why. And who knows, maybe you'll change my opinion. Maybe I'll be making another one of these videos to talk about why you're better at predicting the Grammys than me. I don't know. But if you like this video, press the like button. If you want to, share it with your friends. And if you really like listening to me talk, subscribe. Also, I am still at home. I am still trying to make as many videos as possible before I go back to college, so please give me topics. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and ramble about my life, and I don't think you really want me to do that, because it's not that interesting right now. Like, at all. So, thanks for watching. Hit me up with some Grammy picks. Talk to me about best R&B and country albums, because those are categories I'm not good with. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.